You gotta do some work. I told these guys. You gotta do some work. Come on.
Hello, what is going on? Up next trades, Keon here, back with another video. And guys, as you read from the title, today we're going to be looking at a different aspect of trading. Of course, we love to see that chart go up, but we should also be careful at all times when looking for major trend reversals, and that is the topic of today. So a major trend reversal in theory is when there are two trends on a certain chart and you want to make sure it's going from bullish to bearish, or in the other case bearish to bullish, and there's certain indicators that you need to look for to make certain that is the action. Because if you get excited and you think a trend reversal is happening from bearish to bullish, you could be in for a whole lot of trouble if you make that your entry point instead of timing it right. And that is what we're going to be showing you guys today. I'm sorry to ruin the excitement. I know you guys saw Danny in the last video make 12% very quickly, but this is going to be a different type of video. I just want to make sure that whenever you guys make your entry point, you are doing your due diligence on every indicator possible to make sure that it is an efficient entry point. So guys, let's get into it. And halfway through, I have a surprise for you guys, the project of the day, and you guys are gonna have to wait to see what that is, man. Let's tap right in. So guys, looking at this chart right now on the right side, you could see that that is the minor trend that we're going to be looking at today. And what this trend is called, guys, is the major trend rejection. So as you guys could see from the title, it really is a trap that many traders unfortunately get caught into, and we want to make sure that that doesn't happen, that that is not the case. And the reason why a lot of traders actually make this mistake is because they're focused on the small time frame. So again, guys, an example that we're going to be looking at right now, if you look at the major trend of this chart here, it's going upwards. If you set it back to a 2 to 3 hour period, and to actually make this more clear, guys, I'm going to be removing these by sell regions quickly so you don't get confused on the timing and exactly what it is that we are looking at. And for today, we're going to be using Bitcoin as an example. So this is what's happening on the charts as of now. So as you guys can see, it's been holding the price above the price level that I'm setting, and a recent crash came into play. So if we're looking at this from a bullish to bearish perspective, you might think this is a good entry point right here at the bottom. We're going back in an uptrend, but that is not always the case, guys. A lot of different things have to be taken into perspective, and you could see that just by this, we can mark it as a minor chandelier and still have the major trend. So that in this situation, guys, when this breaks out, you know that you're getting confirmation, because that's what we need to always be looking for with these charts is confirmation that it is changing up, that it is going from bearish to bullish, or in the other situation, bullish to bearish. So if you're looking at this and this is all the information that you're looking at, in reality, guys, you're completely ignoring the major trend that's going 2 to 3 hours back, and that's what we just talked about. So in order to do that, we need confirmation, guys. So as I said it, you need a candle closing above and bouncing off the major trend. So you need to make sure this happens. But in this situation, guys, we're still in the matrix end. So if you're the casual trader, if you're not watching up next trades in your off time and you don't know exactly what is happening, guys, you could actually make this mistake, unfortunately. But in this situation, 3 letters, guys, RSIs. Set your RSIs, and that is exactly what we are doing here. So as you guys can see, if we're looking at our RSIs, it's crossing bearish. So we see that there's a rejection balance off this major trend. So we're actually going to be expecting a short position slightly below this wick. I mean, guys, slightly above what you're looking at, and targeting around the 45 ward ratio, which will then play out to be a winning trade if that is what you're thinking. But again, guys, that may not always be the case. You have to check your RSIs at all times. So now that you're looking at this and you're checking out the major trend ID idea and comparing it to the minor, this is something called breaking above the minor trend. And the reason why a lot of people call this a fake out, and the main reason fakes appear, is because, guys, usually the current price is not suitable for major traps anyways. If you're looking at trading on a 5-minute frame instead of a 2 to 3 hour frame, it's very easy to get caught in this trap. Of course, we're all day trading, but we still have to look at the big picture, guys, even if the big picture could be just that day. So again, if you're looking at bigger trends, this helps you trade even if you're day trading with a 1-minute chart. It's very important to keep all of this in perspective and make sure you are doing the right thing. So again, guys, I'm going to give you guys a better look. If you zoom in here, maybe on a 5-minute to a 1-minute, you could check out that this trend actually follows the same, but you have to go back. I want to protect you guys at all times. Make sure that your entry points are right and your exit points are right, but you can't do that. You don't want to be biting yourself after the fact saying, oh, I misread it, I didn't look at my RSIs, I didn't check out the real rejection when adding new indicators. So again, we need to make sure that this does not happen to us, fellas. And that's it for now, man. Now, guys, now for the big announcement. Fellas, stop the clapping. Project of the day, stop the clapping. Let me at least announce it. Today's project of the day, fellas, is Bityard, a #1 contracts exchange. We're going to be getting into all that good stuff, the website, what they got going on. So let's dig right in, fellas. And here you guys have just a couple of the 100 reasons of how Bityard already has 500,000 users, over 150 countries trading with them, man. These guys are the real deal. They have multiple licenses, service diversification, you have copy trading, it's easy to do and W. You can make your account in just a span of 30 seconds, man. Very easy to do. You can buy the coin with a credit card, bank transfer, or other options, man, available to you right over here. And you're gonna have more mystery box rewards being received at the tip of your fingers, man. A lot of them have been talked about in the media, guys, and it's with good reason. You have Cointelegraph talking about them, you have Bitcoin.com, Token Post, all of these different outlets talking about them, and with good reason. And for traders like myself, man, for Danny, if you look at the interface of the markets, it's really sweet. They have a whole lot of indicators that you could look at. You have a whole lot of different trading pairs that you could actually integrate into your day-to-day trading techniques, and that is what we love to see, man. They have it available for spot, for future, and all sorts of cryptocurrencies, man, available right over here. You have spot, you could convert, you could take a look at the futures market, and what is there not to love, man. Really doing huge things in the space. Been around for a long time, and I expect them to stay around for a lot longer, man. They have an awesome affiliate program where if you can get other people involved and also be rewarded for that, you have copy trading here as well, and it's that easy to share your referral link, man. Just put it, share it with a friend, share it with someone else you think would benefit this. And the real reason I love Bityard, man, is because it's accessible for everybody, right? The day traders, people who are trying to trade futures, people who are trying to trade Forex or whatever else it may be. You have a direct tunnel right through with Bityard, man. So big shout out to them. And that is all the time we have for today, man. Today we took a look at a very common phenomenon of the major trend rejection. So guys, make sure to watch that part thoroughly so you don't get caught in a trap where you think the trend is changing and you want to make it a great entry point, or the other way around, man. For an exit, that could be a problem as well. You don't want to exit too early because you think it's going from a bullish to a bearish trend. So make sure to keep your eye on that. Always keep eyes on your RSIs. Make sure to double check, triple check, because in the long run, it could save you a whole lot of money. That's it for today, man. Up next trades, Keon out.